Welcome to the latest video at Salvador Valley. We're four Irish guys trying to build the hostel of our dreams in rural El Salvador. So far, we've built a basic shelter, toilets, showers, got connected to the mains electricity grid, got running water and Wi-Fi. We're now developing a new dormitory idea while still dreaming of building rock climbing walls, jiu-jitsu training areas, and of course an Irish bar with a stunning view of our valley. I'm sitting here recording and I've got two friends coming to investigate. How are you pups? Oh, Buzz. Shaman. What's the crack? How are the dogs? And they're off. This video will take on a new style where I will try to summarize everything that we did since the last video I put up on the 10th of May. Recently, a lot of cows were getting into our site, so we had to take measures to prevent them from just wandering in. So we put up some bamboo fences. These are provisional, but they should last for the foreseeable future until we need to change them again. I have to dig out enough space for this to fit in there, and that's where the column is going to go. There was still a lot of digging that had to be done for the iron and concrete foundation to go for the new shed, so we kept chugging away at that at the early parts of the week. Having just purchased 3 beautiful teak trees, we hired a chainsaw operator to come and harvest them. We first felled the trees, and then decided which ones would be suitable for vertical posts to support our new shed. Deciding how many posts we can cut out of this tree. We very laboriously carried these posts out to the vehicle which we rented to bring back to our site. Got one log, bring it to the side of the road. We have to move shoulder. Number 1. We're currently doing some home renovations. I was trying to postpone doing this until the new shed was built, but Camilla wants to experiment with a new design in the kitchen, which I trust her. She generally has a good eye for this stuff. She did this bar, which obviously is all going to change right now, so hopefully it turns out nicely. We had to strip the bark from all of these teak logs, which is quite an enjoyable process, but I can imagine getting pretty tedious if you had to do more than 3. I'm gonna beat the shit into it. I just cut my thumb retracting the tape measure, so I'm going to get this plant, which is called escovia. I'm going to take a couple of these leaves, I'm going to chew them, and I'm going to apply the leaf to the cut with my saliva, and it will seal the cut right up. like glue. I hope I picked the right plant. I'm pretty sure that's Escovia. This is pretty gross, but that's the chewed up leaf. That should stop the bleeding. Since applying the saliva and Escovia, my cut is completely no longer bleeding. Camilla has just made bread from scratch and cooked the beef salad as our lunch. Pretty good. We've got our post here to go into this hole, but we need to make the hole bigger. I reckon you want it to be about 400 wide, whereas it's only like 2 something wide in places, so. We're no strangers to making concrete at this point, doing everything by hand. It doesn't get any easier.
This is an ugly one, don't film this one.
Yesterday we got the first 2 poles in, but we didn't have enough mix to get the 3rd one in, so we're about to pour that now. And yeah, we have the knack to it now. Hopefully we get them all in a straight line. You better focus on learning people skills or you will be replaced by a sprinkler. Saturday was the big day. We had Chato and his son and Jose come to help us pour the concrete foundation around all of the iron which we had previously assembled.
Comment ça va? Comment ça va, Boo?
Ça va bien?
Ya puedes hablar. Ya ves, ya puedes.
We had a big night out on Saturday, which I didn't get any videos of until 4 a.m. when we were back in our shed and a rainstorm started. A new friend, Antonio, was visiting, who happens to be a seasoned wrestler, and Charlie, being Charlie, decided to challenge him.
You're really good. And very hot.
Sunday was our day of rest. We decided to visit the Bitcoin farmers market, and sadly we had to say goodbye to Camilla, who stayed with us for over 2 months, helping with all aspects of the project, not to mention the amazing food she always pulled out of the bag. Bye, Camilla!
I'm taking bus.
Okay, look after him. Back to work on Monday. Trying to clean the trench after it got filled with mud after our torrential rain pour. Charlie is so enthusiastic to be here helping cleaning mud out of this.
You don't even imagine.
You can see it in you can see it in your body language, Charlie, how happy you are to be scooping mud out of the trench.
I feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing with my life.
It's humbling.
I'd say lifting blocks is probably one of my favourites out of all these jobs.
Nice. And the third one?
I'm married.
Eso, con todo.
Con us a tatu. Con us a tatu. Debe comprar.
Oh yeah. We're just cleaning the top of the concrete of all its mud.
Esto se llama mortero.
Mortero. First block of the day.
First block of the tool shed.
I'm trying to rectify a problem which we have with our platform under the teepee, whereby water is accumulating on the plyboard. So I'm just going to drill some holes in the plyboard so it has somewhere to drain to. I've already drilled pilot holes, but then we realized that they probably need to be bigger, so just doing them bigger. A happy side effect to going out in El Tunco on the weekend is bumping into people.
Bonjour.
All of a sudden, it went from being just myself and Ed trying to fix our teepees and continue with the project to a motley crew stay with us for 5 nights. We had brilliant crack, ate amazing food, and did serious progress in securing our teepees for the rainy season, which has pretty much started because we're getting rain every other day now. Reinforcements have arrived to try and shore up these tents ahead of the oncoming stormy season. Nice, Chris. Tampa, Tampa, Tampa. This is what Chateau and Son have done in 2 days of laying blocks. Pretty good progress. In the meantime, myself, Ed, and our new crew of volunteers set out to digging a circular trench around the circumference of the teepee. This is a far cheaper technique to protect the tent from stormwater that doesn't involve spending money on pallets and plyboard, which likely won't last very long. The key to the success of this experimental design was putting a gradient in the trench, which we marked using a water level, so that the water will constantly find the lowest point, which is at the lower side of the platform, where we installed PVC drainage pipes to allow the water to exit safely.
Yeah, that's on the top.
On the dot.
On the
I'm above it.
Once we were happy with the slope going from the high side to the low side all the way around the circumference, we were ready to start backfilling the trench with gravel. Luckily the gravel was on the platform just beneath this one, but it was still all hands on deck for a few hours to spread it all around in buckets and tamp it down using the compactor. We're super grateful to Chris, Josh, Paco and Tosca for their perseverance in getting the job done despite the hot, sweaty conditions. Midway through the job, we had another truckload of gravel arrive to replenish our stockpile. The local crew that typically unload it were in equal parts perplexed as they were impressed with Tosca's enthusiasm to jump aboard and help unload it.
A lot of gravel.
Out of ground.
Thanks everybody for watching that update. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next video where we've got a new crew of volunteers. One in particular, Mr. Niall Pringle, who is a videographer. So he's currently working on the latest update video, which should give this project in a different perspective. So stick around and stay tuned. Getting ready to plant the coconut tree.
When you call my name, it's like a little game. Yeah.
No, she doesn't want us to.
Whatever that fucking means.